We're live, not live.
Look, Ruby, we're live. I haven't tweeted about it yet, but we're live.
You tweet about it.
I'm on it, Ruby.
Have you done it?
No. I haven't even opened up my browser, Ruby. Relax.
How could you do this to me?
Easily. I just did it like that. Tweet has been sent.
Let me re-skeet and retweet. Bloods versus wolves. No.
What's wrong, Ruby? Don't you like the hit movie Vampires?
I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna quote with something foul.
I'm gonna be appalled by
There we go.
what you post.
It's nothing too bad.
You should
There.
be hung
Also,
for that. Also, what?
I didn't say anything. Let's get started. No.
You said also, and you just didn't say anything.
I think I either misspoke or you misheard me, and I don't know which, and I'm going to explode. Life is truly beautiful.
It sounds like you already exploded, to be honest.
It happens every day. For those wondering why I sound a little gas, I had a mild incident earlier with my lung capacity, but that has been rectified and everything is fine now.
Yeah, I almost swallowed glass last night.
Oh yeah, that's the good shit. Everyone loves glass.
Easy enough for you to say fiber optic cable chewer.
Yeah, no, I saw your messages about that incident earlier. I hope you're okay, is what I can say.
I kept staring down at my stomach for a couple of hours after that happened. Given that I am presently active right now, I'm going to take that to mean that I didn't actually swallow it. However, it was a very scary feeling knowing that there was a certain crunch in my mouth
Ooh.
while I was drinking water.
Oh no! Oh, that's horrifying.
At first I thought, oh, maybe there's a small bit of ice. Huh. This ice is surprisingly not very cold.
Ooh, you don't want to. You don't want that. You don't want that. Oh, I'm glad you did not choke to death on glass. I'm glad that this is not an event that occurred.
I don't think choking was the immediate concern.
Well, you know, choking, getting your throat sliced open, one or the other. They're basically the same thing.
Well, throat or intestines, you know, all those. The good
All of
stuff.
those things.
The good stuff, Ruby.
It is the good stuff. Welcome back, everyone. It's Zenless Zone Zero.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And would you believe it, Ruby? It's also the last night of Grand Blue Guild Wars.
Oh God.
You know what the best part is? The numbers are inflated because it's light.
I'm so sorry.
Which means, apparently everyone can just fucking solo the damn 250 at this point. It's a matter of how fast can you solo it.
I. Oh.
For the record, I'm actually in favor of Nightmare 250s because they are the definition of I can leave this shit on full auto and it will be done 30 minutes later.
Yeah. No, that's that. I I don't know. Is it petty of me that I feel like I don't have time for Grand Blue, even though ostensibly it's a game about hitting the auto button and walking away?
There's substantial prep work that goes into it. But
Yeah,
also,
no, that's
that
why
is
I'm like,
not how I was expecting you to finish that sentence on account of. Hey, Ruby, how many gadgets are you at right now?
two.
Are you sure?
Actually no, three. So Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Ghost Online 2, and that's it.
Oh, you don't even play Zenless anymore.
Zenless, I'm on a short break. I'm basically just logging in to get triggered, like polls, and then I'm logging off. I haven't done the new event shit yet.
You just play it vicariously through me.
Yeah, I'm just on a short break until Vivian comes out, and then I'm back on.
Oh, because then you're gonna all in because goth elf girl.
No, I just like her. That's it.
I don't
There's
really know how to
nothing like
describe Vivian
specific.
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, she's just cute. That's how I describe her.
Yeah, so let's see. I did this event off stream since it's literally just proxy please! I'm scared of being hunted!
Yeah. I did do that one before I left.
Let's see. Progress since last time. Piper is now level 60. Her gear's not done yet. Her skills aren't done yet, but she's getting there.
Okay.
I also couldn't 3-star the last part of Shiyu Defense because it decided everything is either resistant to fire, which fucks my second team, or that one fucking boss that develops shields that I can't break through unless I stun it. Which...
Ah, yes. You love it.
Whatever, it's fine. I don't have to kick everything's ass all the time. I'm still baffled that Piper ended up being the armpit fetish of this game.
Are you that surprised?
I saw Grace, I thought, oh, she's gonna be the armpit lady. No, she's the feet lady.
Yeah, no, everyone knew that.
I didn't.
You fool. You absolute buffoon.
Well, excuse me.
You are excused.
Wise, let's discuss how we're gonna investigate the Exaltus. Let's start by investigating Bringer. Yeah, that's what I think too. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case seems a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Julian and get more information first. I'll go investigate a Clubsec. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. I'll also gather some information on the internet. Take care and come back soon, Wise. Immersive storytelling!
Immersive. It's so immersive. It's storytelling. It's immersive and storytelling.
By immersive, I think you mean intrusive.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report. You're here.
Hello, the most ordinary woman in the game.
It's weird how normal she is, despite the fact that she's fucking covered head to toe in riot gear.
Standard New Vegas build. Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and wanted to investigate it further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Yeah, it definitely does seem that way, doesn't it?
We just don't know.
Sounds suspicious. Yes, but it could also be my sensitive position. I'll show you a sensitive position. Come here!
Yeah. This is a family-friendly stream, Wild.
As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing.
That's where you should play Nikke, Goddess of Victory.
Next April Fools. Sure, why not?
Yeah, alright, it's a promise. It's locked in.
I didn't promise shit!
It's locked in.
However, those items have
This
already
time,
been
next year. Nikke, Goddess of Victory.
within the Bureau, and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something.
My internet died to punish me for my sins.
Good. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently and some other odd missing persons cases. Well, Jesus fucking Christ! No worries.
You
I'll
remember
investigate
the
on
organ
my own.
cases. You were there.
Yeah. Alright, just let me know if you have any questions.
Delicious Andy organs. Everyone loves them.
I thought they're not a thing anymore.
Well, yeah, that's why it's a result case.
Oh, true. Wait, that's what you was referring to?
Yeah.
That is the only reason you said, oh, you should probably do Silver Soldier song.
Oh, no.
Oh, so there's more relevance later. Okay.
Yes.
Hello, how can
This
I help
does take place after that.
Did you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh, no, he's not Inspector anymore. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estate. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just very ordinary things. However, I heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. But I couldn't find his notebook in his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. Anyway, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect there's been a mole in PubSec. What did they mean by this? Was it you, Security Boo?
How dare you?
Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? Did you know Bringer? Mr. Bringer, I know. Enu. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. Enu. Probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Enune? Is human memory really that short? Or was it just Mr. Bringer? Enune. However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. Ene. It's because I'm a Bangu that I happened to witness something like this.
I'm so proud of you, Bang Boo.
Just witnessing Bringer in the shitter.
Imagine you walking into the bathroom and you just hear someone like fucking furiously recounting into their phone while they're taking a shit.
I have the meeting today at 5!
He's fighting for his life.
That's what happens when you eat at Hugo Bell.
Oh, God. Oh, I don't want to think about that.
Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know about Bringer? About Bringer? Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? Of course not. I'm just a curious citizen. Oh, good. Boss has told us not to talk about Bringer, probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. I think that was just a cover story.
Yeah.
Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. I thought it was because he was injured in the hollow or had witnessed something terrible. But that operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Do you have any other information? I remember now. It seems like Bringers had memory issues for a long time. Always forgetting stuff. Back then, we even suggested he keep a diary or something. Though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything more than that. So in other words, he has a diary that somehow incriminates him for everything he's ever done.
Very convenient.
After inquiring around, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share this information with Juyuan and agree to meet at Special Hollow Operations. Looks like I still need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. Hey, finally, a reason to actually go there. Outside of limited events. Oh, good.
Today's training.
Why are you initiating dialogue like we're in a hangout event? Hello,
question.
ears. You're here. Jiyuan has already told me about the current situation. We have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I heard he had a notebook. A notebook? I don't recall seeing one, but there are a few tape recordings. Our colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels a bit different from the rest. It seems a bit heavier? Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues.
Well, they didn't review them very good, did they?
The best investigators in all of Eridu.
Yeah.
There's one that's heavier than the others. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. Oh, the whole gang's here. Nope. There we go. After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see. This must be the reason for its weight. But how do we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. Oh, and it's just this fucking meeting.
It's not, how can you ever decrypt this?
The most hidden group of all Nieridu, by the way.
Most hidden group of all New Eridu.
I can't believe I'm qualified to work for the CIA. You did it.
I always knew you had it in you, Quip.
As expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. What secret? Sokaku wants to know. Jiyuan, are you nervous? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. Did he? There might really be an answer inside. Let's listen to it now. You're right. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
All right, let's get started.
The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise.
That's normal.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows.
Have you ever had the moment where I don't know? Have you ever worked like in an office?
Yes?
Okay, because have you ever had the moment where you're like by yourself and you just hear like clanking from an air duct and you're just feeling like, oh, I'm about to die.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
I don't know what caused it. Is there fucking squirrels in the walls?
Could be rats. Could be
Just-
loose parts of the vent.
It happens
rattling
like
of,
every
like-
day.
Well, if they're not maintained, it's only going to get worse, right? Which would increase the frequency.
I guess. It's like, oh my god, it just keeps happening.
Only by embracing everything. It's the only way.
He literally went evil on the fucking flip of a switch.
Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Zhu in particular looks crestfallen.
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... Even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Hey, Ruby.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I never expected the investigation to lead to this. But what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Then I'll think about the next steps.
I'm dead.
It's okay, we'll resurrect you using the power of the Earthbound Immortals.
This is not even good!
I've been waiting for you for quite some time.
It's okay, we're using the anime effects.
It's even worse.
Hi, Vivian.
At least in
They need a
fucking Master
candy
Duel, you
master
can do a shit FTK with Cookapacapoo.
Sorry,
Yeah?
poo poo caca.
Poo Kaka. That's the name of the card.
I know they're based on technically words from my ancestral heritage, but that one in particular, poo poo caca.
Poo Kaka.
That poo poo pee pee caca. Oh man.
I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
Why do you know this?
So you know about that? I only just found out
I mean, there's the
myself.
option to ask, why do you know this?
Because I've been watching you this entire time.
The most elite force in all of New Eridu, by the way.
I know many things.
Oh yeah.
But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings. Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history.
Oh good, you want to elaborate?
But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
No.
God damn it. Fine.
Alright, I agree to work with you.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Nah, I'm just a dweeb.
I'm a loser. I got skinny arms. Look at me. I'm a noodle.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an
mean,
invaluable
for real, like, look at him.
proxy.
Jesus
All
Christ.
I require is for you to guide me.
I'm built like Krillin, but without the power.
I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
What'd you just say? Say that again?
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon.
Is she gonna point out the fact that Phaethon hasn't been doing shit for the past, like, year?
Don't tell me.
I'm
you
sure
don't
it's
like
fine.
him.
It's not that I don't like him. Well,
It's not that I don't like him. It's just, it's a little complicated.
Well, if it's not that you don't like him, then that means you do like him, right? And I know exactly how you feel. My love for Lord Phaethon is really complicated too.
Vegeta, we have to blow up the planet.
Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon too. But that makes sense. All of New Eridu ought to be fans of Lord Phaethon.
I have good self-esteem.
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of
Do
Lord
you?
Phaethon.
No, but I'm not about to tell her that.
Then we're fellow fans. Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just
Get
can't
you a
help
woman who
myself.
looks at you like this.
Look at the time.
Honestly, yeah, I can dig it.
I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
I was so caught up chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. I'll need to make some more preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. How'd you know we were proxies? Because...
Oh, don't worry about it.
I gathered the information from my intelligence network, of course. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job, and I know many secrets. What's the deal with you and the Exaltus? I must spoil the Exaltus schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltus. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltus in detail. Do we know anyone whose name starts with an H in this universe?
Haramasa.
I can't
clearly
believe,
him. He's
I can't
clearly
believe
Haramasa.
it. Wise, are you sure you want to head straight into the Hollow? Or should we use the old trick and connect to Eos instead? That would be a bit safer. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. I mean... Is it a problem if she identifies us at this point?
It would be cringe.
That is true. I would immediately be corrupted by cringe. If you say so, Wise. Alright, but if anything happens, you have to stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I'll still worry. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything goes wrong, I'll get back up for you right away. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood to meet her. Has Zenless updated? I don't remember. Or is this still the most recent stuff?
I believe it's the same. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
There they are.
Well, since they're here, let's do a classic pool.
It's just the right time with Ambi. So we could get fucking standard Ambi.
Oh yeah, GUN's on the banner. Also, I think this is a valuable banner to pull on because it'll get me more Lucy dupes.
Yeah, no, Lucy's pretty good. Are you sure you want Julian instead of fucking Trigger?
I was just... Sorry, GUN, your ass has been power crept.
I was gonna say, if you were talking about an ass size.
But yes, standard pool to get the shakes out. Go! Okay. You got in the bad luck out of here.
All is good.
Oh, hi, Nicole! Cool.
Cool.
Alright, we get a guaranteed A rank on this pool. Let's see what happens. We're just gonna do a 10 right now and see if we do another one later. Shalakazing! I'm pretty sure we could guarantee trigger if we really wanted to, but yeah, I'm still on the fence.
Yeah. Trigger's really good, I will say.
What would I use her with, though? What do I have that...
Anyone. She just applies their 35% defense shred for existing.
Yay, Lucy!
Awaiting further instructions.
Good day, Proxy.
And this is my third copy of her?
Yeah.
Iron Fist Overseer. Oh, that's just more stats. And this is C4. Nicole. When Nicole uses her EX special attack, chain attack, or ultimate, the diameter of the energy field generated at the target is increased by 3 meters. Finally, bigger spirit ball.
Hell yeah.
What her last one is... Energy field damage deals damage to enemy. All squad members' crit rate goes up by 1.5%. Stacking. Oh, that's... not super useful with my Miyabi, because my Miyabi's crit rate, I'm pretty sure, is effectively 100% in combat.
Mm-hmm.
But... hey! It's a generic crit rate up.
And I promise you'll learn big.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Ambi. Why are you dressed up like this? Oh, wait. I did the event. It's cool.
Proxy, you're here too.
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here? And what's with the new outfit, Ambi?
Wise. Bro, I did the event. Why is it acting like I didn't?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
Oh, okay. You recall the incident you experienced with the ambient trigger. The relevant details have been recorded as tapes and logged in the video archive. If you have time, you should go and refresh your memories with them.
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. So, to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this.
Well, I guess Blazewood isn't the most public space out there.
Now that everything is completely finished, this uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the cunning.
I feel like friend is a strong word at this point in time.
Yeah,
An
I
Opal
should.
Squad
I would
sniper.
probably just deign to say
It's
that
an
she's my
honor
stalker.
to make your acquaintance.
And yeah, at best you could say like work acquaintance. That's fine. People in the business understand what that means.
You
Say an associate,
know
damn
us?
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
If I had to guess, Vivian is a support then?
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow.
Vivian, I believe,
Unless you
is
have
an
any
off-field
further
anomaly.
questions, we'll be taking our leave now.
They revealed her kit on the stream the other day. Her thing is that she's like
Going into a hollow? Proxy,
what's it called?
you plan on going in like that?
I'm very smart.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit lately, so I don't need
She's
any
like
protective
Bernice.
equipment in the hollows.
I was gonna say, is she more like Astra?
No, she's like Bernice.
You shoot a wink at Ambi and Trigger, who both notice your signal and don't ask any more questions.
Thanks, guys. You
Right
knew
at
we
that
could count on
moment,
you.
a rather familiar-looking lady appears.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hi, Robot Man.
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
The hell's happening to her?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling all right?
Spontaneous 10 years of trauma!
Oh yeah, you love it.
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Sienna steps to the side with Ambi as they discuss something. Meanwhile, you look at Vivian with some concern.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me.
It's a group romp,
But didn't
everyone.
you say you were investigating something?
Sure
It's
is.
fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
We don't have much left of the story, do we?
I'd say we're three. Either 3/4 or 2/3.
In or left?
No, in. We're in.
Okay. Why did you suddenly decide to help Sienna? Proxy, do you believe in fate? I believe what you said before about the Chosen One. You still remember that? That was about something else. Proxy, I actually... No, it's nothing. Let's hurry and head into the Hollow. Oh, she has a spear umbrella. Okay.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
I like it when umbrellas are used as other kinds of weapons, such as spears, you know, like Lambus's weapon, or
Yeah.
guns, like the penguin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm calibrating.
Oh. I did not use the stack.
Adjusting for weather.
There's too many fucking numbers, I still can't see what...
Right over.
This is why I didn't pull for Silver Soul Granby.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
I'm investigating that ass. Sorry.
True.
That was a very crude thing to say.
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should
Speak
know that
your
it shouldn't
shit,
exist
King.
anymore.
I'm going the wrong way, but I'm also trying to see if there's treasure.
Yeah.
What
My
I'm
greedy
investigating has
ass is
something
not
to do with
finishing
it.
this plot tonight.
Adjusting for wind.
Off balance.
You're in my...
I won't back down. Now you pay.
Look at all this Ambi gameplay, Ruby.
What you deserve.
Pressing buttons. Also, please activate trigger, please.
No,
Let's use that
Please?
picture to head to
No.
the next location.
we're not gonna use trigger ever.
Damage. I beg you.
This is the place.
It's really funny that while I've been doing this entire time, my my Grand Blue Full Auto has just been going in the background. Yep, 30-minute full auto. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Also, hi, Robot Man.
I've been deceived.
Cool. You absolute
So,
buffoon.
what is it that you're looking for?
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it? It has to be somewhere among all this stuff
Oh
here.
yeah, this is Ruby. This is my friend. We stream MiHoYo games every Saturday, allegedly.
Hello.
Sure, I'll start.
I'm
looking.
attached to his code.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with her then.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others.
Nice to
I'm
meet
sure
you
it'll
too,
be
buddy.
faster that way. And sorry for wasting your time like this. I know it might sound strange, but I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Do you remember the legendary artist mentioned by the host during the previous auction? Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Sounds like quite the nice story, right? In reality, these art collectors are to blame for his death. Those pompous big shots discovered his talent and even wanted him to craft forgeries of famous works. Someone as proud as him would never agree to such a thing. Not only did he refuse, he also wanted to expose their schemes. And some days later, he suddenly took his own life. I knew him. He would never do something like that. Those big shots silenced him. How do you know all of this? Because that legendary artist was my husband, Mira's father. My condolences. Thank you.
Why did you say it like that?
Sorry, just, I kind of recontextualizes our interactions with her earlier, doesn't it?
Who does?
On the other hand, do you recall something about an artist's wife losing him because he died after after he couldn't keep up with the demands of certain higher up people?
I'm not familiar.
Last time this happened, she became a terrorist. So what exactly are those big shots you're talking about? Given the circumstances, it's fine to tell you. It's the Ravenlock family. The matter I just discussed with Miss Amby is also related to them. The collectible you asked me to bid on earlier, I should probably return it to you. Don't worry about it. But isn't it your husband's final work? It's fine. Our bond doesn't need to be anchored to any object. And I don't need these works to remember him. It's much better off in your hands than someone like Hartman's. Proxy, may I speak with Miss Sienna alone for a moment? Of course. Vivian and Sienna step aside and discuss something in private. Alright, regarding the matter of finding the ring, I'm entrusting it to you. It's my wedding ring. I would be extremely, extremely grateful to you. Hold on, I'm gonna turn up the volume on my microphone real quick. For some reason, it's quieter than usual.
Really? Not bad.
It is! It resets,
Oh,
it resets to 20!
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, now I have it at 30. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird. I had set it to 30 last time I was streaming, but it reset to 20. I feel so slow walking around as me.
Perish.
You find some food left in the hollow for unknown reasons. Clearly, there's no sign of the ring Sienna is looking for among these items. Proxy, if you're hungry, I brought some food with me. Do I really look like I want to eat those leftovers? You actually do. Just a little bit. Sorry.
There's leftover
Oh
food
no.
here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
That's my inner Starro protagonist coming out.
Neither do I.
Holy shit. Is that a capybara on the bench?
Oh my god, capybara.
You find a plush toy. After squeezing and kneading it thoroughly, you realize it doesn't have what you're looking for. No one would hide a ring inside of the stuffing of a plush toy, right? Don't worry, there's nothing inside. I've already gone through it.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
What the fuck did you just say?
It's pretty cute.
An emotionally stable toy.
I'm highly emotionally stable.
Is that a fucking Q-tip? Okay, never mind. Looks like a Q-tip container for a second.
Q-tips.
You
so
find a
full of
lunchbox.
Q-tips, young.
A fun game. Jam the Q-tip into your ear as far as possible.
Yeah, that's the good shit, baby.
It'll be like that scene from Kizumonogatari. Where she fucking shoves her hand into her brain.
Oh god, yeah, no, that's it.
After bracing yourself, you crack it open and peek inside. Whether lucky or unlucky, the box is empty. No one would put a ring in a lunchbox. It would spoil the taste. Is that the main concern?
Yes.
It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
You're nice, you know that, Ambi?
Abby's great. I love her.
You find some scattered oil barrels. After careful searching, you find nothing resembling the ring inside them. Does Sienna actually want to find the so-called ring? What do you mean? She said she's looking for the wedding ring, but she also said she doesn't need any objects to remember her husband. We've been searching here for so long and found nothing at all. Maybe the ring never existed in the first place. It was just an excuse. Let's go back. It's a trap! Oh, hold on.
Seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
The location should still be safe.
I hope so.
Cool!
Sweet.
Oh, we're back to doing this? That was a weird transition. But hey! Look at that! We've gone literally full circle.
Hell yeah.
And would you look at that? Alright.
Well, there she goes.
Maybe we shouldn't have left our client unattended. Well, I guess she wasn't the client, but... By the time you return, you discover Sienna with her eyes closed peacefully.
Her vital signs are gone.
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
Shortly before...
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
She's got them damn Shinigami eyes.
I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance.
That's fucking crazy.
Once some time has passed,
We
could you
just
please
we
take the
just helped
corrupted
commit
body out of the
insurance
hollow?
fraud.
That will
Yeah.
secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
What makes you think that will
Do you
help
love insurance fraud?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this. But it's something I must do.
I'm not saying I condone
I have
this.
to leave something behind for my girl. I have to give her a chance at life.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying I don't condone Luigi's actions.
I mean, he was that guy.
On the other hand, Bing Wahoo.
Bing bing
If it's
wahoo.
okay. Could you also please pass a message to Mira for me? Tell her, don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you. You're a good kid.
After saying this, Vivian falls silent for a moment.
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it.
Vivian falls silent for a moment as if recalling the memory of back when she shed tears in front of Sienna.
You might not believe me, but I've had this ability to see the future since I was a little girl. But the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
Oh! Hey, Ruby, I'm about to have a Suguru Ghetto moment.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth.
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry.
After recounting the stories of her past, Vivian stays silent for a long time, as if struggling to break free from the shackles of those dark memories.
I struggle to break free from my schedule, that's for fucking sure.
Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me projecting
Going through it, Quip.
or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you.
So we got a woman who can't see and a woman who sees too damn much.
No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
So, Miss Vivian, do you always cry when you have a prophecy? Yes. Every time a prophecy appears, I can't help but shed tears. I used to wonder if I could just hold back my tears, then maybe these bad things wouldn't happen. I'm sorry, but the fucking body just splayed out in the background.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
But I just can't do it. No matter how hard I try, I just can't. You're being too hard on yourself. Vivian falls silent for a moment, seemingly unwilling to continue this topic. Sienna said that the compensation from the the Ravenlock family's hollow corruption insurance is enough to settle her daughter Mira for life. Though it's hard to imagine the notoriously stingy Hartman engaging in such a money-losing business. Maybe Topps demands it. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, there have been rumors that the Ravenlock family had fallen out of favor with Topps for a while now. That's why they're becoming so desperate, afraid of being abandoned by the mighty Topps. Sienna is actually a skilled intelligence broker. She retired from the business a while ago. I see. No wonder she was able to gather classified information. She said she tried many ways, but everything was useless against the untouchable Ravenlock family. She still couldn't avenge her lover. But I believe everything she did was meaningful. The same goes for you, Miss Vivian. Everyone, it seems there are ethereals nearby. It's not safe to linger. Let's keep moving forward.
Proxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
I sure fucking hope it can.
My memory just has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
Recalibrating.
I'm on it. Right over.
I can't even use Ambi's fucking ability because I keep stunning everyone.
Good. I'm trying to show you Trigger's a good character, damn it.
Proxy, the fissure that we're
Disorder?
looking for is up ahead.
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot when that reaction happens.
Yeah, this one is good.
Me and who? Me and my oomfies on Twitter.
Straight on cue. Holding position. Off balance. Now you pay. Loyalty. Dodge. What you deserve.
I'll take point. Ether vision act.
Move behind me.
The target's weary.
Copy. It's time. Now you pay. What you deserve.
This bullet
Fuck it.
will
Get
reach its
open.
mark.
A perfect conduit.
Time to pin them down.
Now you pay.
Oh, she can't actually finish them off, can she?
I think it's about time.
But apparently she can accumulate Ambi's thing while she's while she's on the screen.
We should take that lady out of the hollow. You guys go on.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed, so this is the least we could do. I hope everything else goes well for you.
Trigger and Ambi leave.
Master Proxy, is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very patient.
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind. Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. Of course, there are also some non-fatal mutilations. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them. That's all I have to say about it. If that offends Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
I mean, fuck, if it was gonna happen anyway, then... I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't blame you regardless, but I'm thinking about how I would feel. Let's say you were to tell me that when I was 16, 2 years from that point, I would be diagnosed with cancer. Would that make me feel better? Probably not. I don't think I'd feel better knowing about that. Then again, that would... I'd be able to identify and diagnose it faster. Because it did take me a couple of months for them to be like, oh yeah, it's actually cancer. So, in the moment, it probably wouldn't feel great.
Yeah.
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
I mean, in a sense, it is a curse, right? I mean, like...
Yeah.
If you can't do shit about it and all it shows you is awful shit, that's a curse.
I agree. It's pretty fucking rough.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
I don't agree with this, actually.
Thank you. Really? Well, it's getting late. Bringer's belongings ought to be around here somewhere. Let's take a closer look.
At least now we know there's gonna be no more combat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Bringer put his stuff in a vending machine. I can't fucking believe it. He actually put his shit in a vending machine. Found it. The vending machine. Bringer's belongings are probably stashed away in there. Why the vending machine? That's the intelligence I got. Maybe Bringer thought this was a good spot? Anyway, let's look around first. You search the vending machine up and down, but find nothing.
Looks like it isn't in here.
I'm just now noticing that it's called Aristona tea. I hate this.
You love it. Shut up.
I think my brother still drinks it, but we used to drink so much fucking Arizona tea growing up because that shit was 99 cents.
Hell yeah.
For a giant ass can. That shit was wonderful. I knew it. There must be other vending machines nearby. This should be the one. Bringer's belongings. What could they be? You search the vending machine in front of you thoroughly. Still nothing.
Strange. There's nothing in here.
You know, Vivian, I'm starting to suspect that we might be running into a trap, but, you can fight,
Perhaps.
right? You're playable, right? We're not gonna get ganked for the sake of a cutscene, are we?
Really not.
Proxy, I have a feeling. Bringer's belongings are definitely inside this vending machine in front of us. Okay, I believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
Alright, let's search it thoroughly. You carefully search the vending machine and still find nothing. Just as you were about to give up, you kicked the vending machine by accident. Where a drink would normally roll out, a worn-out notebook appears instead. Wow, Master Proxy. So this is how it's done? You're leagues ahead of professional intelligence brokers. Yeah.
Yeah, kick
I mean,
the fucking
God
cover.
damn it, Hugo.
He's just showing up just to fight dudes. He just manifested out of thin air to fucking kick this guy's ass.
He just spawned in. He didn't even walk. He just. I am here to bring metrosexual energy.
Wonderful.
Bringer's notebook, old and worn looking. It seems to have a lot of locations of interest marked down.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind. But I don't know what these markings on it mean.
You and Vivian flip through Bringer's notebook together, ignoring the surrounding danger for some time, until the shriek of an ethereal suddenly rings out nearby. However, a moment later, a strange, familiar figure materializes to block the ethereal, disposing of it with ease. Did this shit play out of order? What? That felt so jank.
Well, hello, Master
fine.
Foxy. It's been a while. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your lives.
Did you?
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before. I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
This would have been pretty self-evident if I maintained continuity from that event that we did earlier.
I
Yeah.
told you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
I feel like mentioning Lycon's name is not the call here.
You should do it. You should do it.
Yeah, out here by myself, surrounded by two Mockingbird
Your
members.
trust is most appreciated.
Hell yeah.
Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your abilities.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to briefly explain the concept behind the Mockingbird Syndicate. We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by. Of course, besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair.
Can you please skip the sales pitch?
Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales. And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
I kinda agree.
Alright, that makes sense. I can agree with that.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd
I love
understand.
murder.
However, aside from these
Don't you?
philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with.
Yesterday, I must have murdered about 30 clerks, at least.
That's the spirit.
As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something those pompous housekeepers would never be willing to do. And the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice core, is currently in my possession. I think that makes this a highly competitive deal. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't you bring Lycon along with you?
Now that's a gesture of good faith.
Hell yeah.
I swear, Hugo sounds like he's constantly on the verge of like he's about to say Leviosa.
Leviosa. I know exactly what you mean. He does sound like that. He absolutely sounds like that.
That would put you more at ease, right? Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Fuck! I can't use Miyabi.
the parish.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along,
this is the
then
price
you've got
of
a
your
deal.
hubris.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Fancy collectible. A collectible gifted by Vivian. It looks like an expensive and exquisite piece of art, but it seems hollow inside. Might that mess with its value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
After leaving the Hollow, Hugo and the others return to the video store. Oh hey, it's me, Hugo.
And it's me, video store.
Since we're already at the video store, should we ask Master Proxy to recommend some films? My apologies, everyone, but I need to take my leave and go take care of my art gallery for now. So you actually own a gallery? I also need a convenient social identity for various reasons. The title of gallery owner works quite well. Alright.
Makes sense.
I'll stay with Master Proxy for a bit longer. But Hugo, you've been oddly busy lately. You're not hiding something from me, are you? Well, shortly before...
I love committing crimes!
You know it's a flashback
Yelling.
because it's in fucking sepia.
That's how you know. How else do you tell?
Let's go gambling! Well, well, if it isn't our dear collector, Mr. Hugo. Long time no see. I assume you've finished a task I've asked you to do, yes? Done as promised. I've already found buyers for the goods you gave me. No shortage of big names among them. Of course, I've also recommended your gallery to them as instructed. Hi, Bach.
Hey, Buck.
And spread the word about it in the circle. Getting rid of all this exquisite stuff so suddenly. You're not in trouble, are you? You have funding issues. I'm also your guy. I've got friends who offer loan services. Thank you for your concern, but my cash flow is very healthy, and I have more than just you as my middleman. In essence, I'm just looking to boost my gallery's reputation in the scene. I see. Those rare pieces in your collection definitely caught a few eyes. I'm sure they're all looking forward to collaborating with you. Thank you for the kind words. Alright, it's getting late. I should head off now. See you next time.
Goodbye, alleyway man.
Now, time to find that guy. I remember him mentioning mentioning that he would dress up in something more presentable this time.
That guy.
That guy.
That guy.
Let's meet at Lumina Square. Well-dressed informant. Well-dressed informant. Well-dressed informant. Well, who could it possibly be? It's the guy wearing fucking sandals in a metropolitan area. Hell yeah.
Hey man, that shirt's $500.
When the musician's third string breaks, the gatekeeper whispers to me, "In which hand hides the coin for the underworld ferryman?" The left hand holds death, the right hand holds deception, but the raven has already flown away with the answer. I can't get over the embarrassment every time I say this. It's quite poetic, isn't it? The meeting with Hartman has been scheduled. He'll be waiting for you in that same private suite. Or should I say waiting for Hugo, the renowned collector and gallery owner. Thanks. I knew I could count on you. Still, I have to ask. You're not looking to make the Ravenlocks your enemy, are you? And if I say I am? Not like I can stop you anyway. You've already caused a scene at that auction. That robe of heroes stunt. I can't believe you came up with that. Hartman's been on the move lately. That organ trafficking case from before is linked to him too. Oh no. I also heard that they're dropping big money on some kind of drug research. The Ravenlocks have always been a bunch of cold-blooded bastards doing all kinds of messed up things that make your blood boil, and swept everything under the rug with money and power, leaving the victims with no justice. But Hartman? He's the worst of the bunch. Rumor says he personally took out their previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. I know. Relax, I don't plan on clashing with him head-on. You'd better not. I don't want to witness Mockingbird's folly of trying to crack a stone with an egg. I prefer to see it as more of a gambit. I can never win an argument against you anyway. Don't forget, the Ravenlock family's in bed with those Exaltus lunatics. Who knows what awful scheme they've been cooking up lately. In any case, as your old friend, I sincerely wish you all the best. Thank you. By the way, how's Lycon doing lately? Haven't seen him in a while. What? I know you two split up, but it's been years. Are you still not over it? Don't know, don't care. If there's nothing else...
So petty.
I'll get
so
going
petty.
now. Alright, fine. Good luck. The students nearby seem to be having an intense discussion, and you hear a familiar name. So that Mockingbird Phantom Thief Syndicate only looks flashy, but hasn't actually accomplished anything? Oh, but hasn't actually accomplished anything, right? Tops remains unshakable, and those big families are just a step away from getting total control. It's possible that even the mayor can't keep them in check. But doesn't the mere existence of the Mockingbird serve as some kind of warning? Every time they release a crime warning letter, fear erupts among these evildoers. Really? Well, what can they actually change? In the end, it's probably just a game. To the big shots, Mockingbird is like a fly. Annoying, but not deadly, so they just let it be. So what do you think should happen? If you ask me, you have to dismantle everything from within if you truly want change. Without power or influence, it's all futile. The first step should be accumulating resources by any means necessary, and if possible, joining Tops. After all, to establish a new order, the old one must be demolished, just like how creation requires destruction. That sounds exactly like something a villain would say. If it's really possible to join Tops, many would probably defect immediately. True. Who turned down money? It's almost time for the meeting with Hartman. Time to go. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guests, would you like to enter the private suite now? Nah. I'm content to just finish my game, just stuck in this purgatory as Hugo.
Hugo moment.
You the one who has business with Master Hartman? Correct. Master Hartman's time is extremely valuable, and he has graced you with this meeting amid his busy schedule. I sincerely hope you bring something substantial to the family. Worry not. I stand here precisely because I have enough leverage. You'd better.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Not bad. Let me be honest with you. I have the sacrifice core that you're after. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As
Okay,
you
so we're
know,
going crazy
if
like
I
a
can
fox.
sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now. I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve. At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business. But profits from the scraps alone will be enough to set you up for life.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does pretty well for itself. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me.
Oh boy, Hugo isn't doing what the rest
I
of
don't
us are
think
doing.
either
Oh
of us
no.
can afford to waste time.
Retro?
I understand.
A suspicious man has own agenda?
But in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
More news at 11.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. I've already hidden it somewhere safe, a place nobody else but me knows. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird, right?
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief.
I mean, his
who's
disguise
never
is like
publicly
a singular
revealed his
mask.
identity. Shouldn't that be sufficient
Hell yeah.
assurance?
Oh, speaking of, I actually bought a mask a couple of days ago.
Oh?
It's kind of cool. I'll take it. I'll show you guys a picture later. But
What's it for?
I'm gonna take it to Off Guy when I go in a couple months.
Oh shit, nice.
If I betray,
I know you mean like a regular face mask, but my brain is thinking like a fucking weird
finger to
kabuki mask
wipe me
thing.
from the
Oh no,
face of
it's
this world.
it. I'll show you a picture later.
It's
Okay.
wild. It has to be sufficiently wild.
You do make a valid point there. In that case, you have a deal.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast?
Hartman calls over the wait. Fucking pop noise. Calls over the waiter and pours out 2 glasses of some expensive-looking deep crimson liquid. He lifts his glass and nods to Hugo before draining it in one gulp. Hugo flashes a smug grin as he follows suit and takes a gulp.
Having a drink before undertaking anything important is
Salud.
family tradition. It's good luck.
As an outsider, it's a real honor.
Also great for poisoning people.
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization.
I
are
love
you?
poison.
Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
She was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
God damn!
Father! We have to punish him! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned her water so he could pass her.
Pure evil. Typical for an impure bloodline. He should have been kicked out ages ago.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Jesus fucking Christ! I hate children!
Hugo?
I also hate children.
My children. How many
I
times
think if you see a child, you should destroy it on sight.
I think you should just straight up fucking double drop kick them.
In this
That's
world,
the spirit.
only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought.
What is this fucking Uchiha ass fucking
Only
philosophy?
someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But I...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo. As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
But Father, before this, I was number one.
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser,
God.
even if it's by the smallest margin.
You love it.
And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
That really brought up some unpleasant memories. It won't be long. Soon, it'll all be over.
Oh, would you look at that? Another full auto done.
That's a spirit.
Proxy, you look like you have something to say. About that chosen one. Well, the truth is, we've always wanted the chance to work with you. Hugo said that you're the best proxy he's ever met. The chosen proxy. In other words, chosen one. Okay, I believe you.
Okay, I believe you.
By the way, are you free now? If you're not busy, would you mind taking a walk outside with me? Anywhere is fine. You arrive at Lumina Square with Vivian.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy.
I just drove you around in my fucking Honda.
Today was quite eventful. You're a child
Hell
that
yeah.
only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way.
Uh-huh.
Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more?
Probably.
Maybe fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny.
Yeah?
But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift.
It couldn't be me.
Thank you, Proxy. I'm so glad to have met you.
It feels like we're rushing this interaction a little bit.
You're also a fan of Lord
It's
Nathan.
fine.
It's like we were fated to meet. I don't know why, but I feel completely at ease when I'm by your side. I feel like I'm free from judgment, from blame.
I think we skipped a couple of social links here.
I feel like we sped run this relationship.
I don't need to worry about anything, and can just be my own true self.
Alternatively, she's
Perhaps
cooking
people
you,
really
but
do
we'll
possess
see.
an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible.
I don't even feel like I'm being buttered up here. I feel like I'm being deep fried.
That's the spirit.
By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past. But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family.
I can?
I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
I mean, not to sound like a dick concerning the situation with the eyes, but couldn't you just like make him wear an eye? Couldn't you just make him wear an eye patch? I mean,
Contacts.
do those just not exist in this world?
And just like that,
Contacts are very
he moved from a
expensive, you should
leaky
know.
and drafty boarding room to a
My brother used to wear
luxurious
contacts.
mansion.
Yeah, that's how I was gonna say eye patch, because like there presumably is a distinction in the eye color that a contact wouldn't be able to resolve anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So just have an eye patch.
But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like
How dare
hell
you.
for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they
Can't
formed
believe you would do
Mockingbird
this.
together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
What's your take on Hugo?
So, what's your take on Hugo?
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is
I wouldn't describe him as anything close to brotherly, but okay.
I haven't seen enough of their interactions together to really apply that quality
I've
to him.
always felt as though he's carrying some heavy burden with him. But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something he'll never tell me. Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person. I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
After chatting for a while, you say goodnight to Vivian. It's getting late. Time to head back to the video store and get some proper rest.
It's not even a real vampire.
here's a nice opportunity to do another 10 roll.
All right. Let's do this. It's trigger
Show me
time.
your ass, Trigger.
Time for trigger. It's trigger time.
Too bad, not an early
Tragic.
pity. And only one A. But it is a Lucy dupe.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Awaiting further instruction.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh, sending buttons over here. Alright. While in the cheer on state, allies' crit damage is increased by an additional 10%.
Always good.
And now we're getting a glimpse of her without the helmet on.
Yep. Her 6 is pretty good from what I remember.
Let's check it out. That's the wrong one. When another squad member is in the cheer on state hits an enemy with an EX special attack, a guard board will drop down from the sky and cause an explosion, dealing fire damage equal to 300% of the guard board's attack. This will extend the duration of cheer on buff for all squad members by 5 seconds. The duration can increase up to 3 times with the maximum duration of 30 seconds. So this makes it last indefinitely, right?
Depending on the character, but effectively. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I was gonna say, because like lighter has very low meter necessary to use his EX.
Yeah.
And
You could just fucking pump those out.
And I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that Bernice can just kind of spam her EX special attack. You know, that's
You
not
can just
necessarily
tap
how
it
you
with
wanna
her.
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not great though, yeah.
Talk to Belle. Wise, you're a bit late today. I had a long chat with Vivian. I see. Well, it's getting late. You should call it a day, Wise. Once Vivian and the others get in touch, we'll have a lot to investigate. Wise, Vivian contacted us. She said you'll be investigating the hall tomorrow. Besides her, Hugo and Lycon, Ambi, who we recommended before, will also be joining this operation. She'll explain the details when she comes to pick you up at the store tomorrow. But are you still planning on heading straight into the hollow like we did the last few times? I'm used to it. Alright, with so many friends around this time, you should be in good hands. I should look into training and self-defense, but hey, that
Probably.
it's just an errant thought there. I'll wait for you at home then. No matter what happens, remember, safety first. Now let's get some rest. Immersive storytelling! After a good night's rest, the next morning arrives as promised. Hi, Vivian.
There she
Good morning,
is.
Proxy. Long story short, we analyzed the locations marked in Bringer's notebook and found no pattern between the coordinates, but they all seem well hidden. Hugo suspects that we might find something stashed at the coordinates, but it's unclear whether it will be something pleasant or terrifying. In any
I vote
case,
this on terrifying. I
we
love
need to
terrifying
investigate.
things.
Our destination today is the Ballet Twins. Let's head there together. It's always the goddamn Ballet Twins, you fucking supernatural types.
It's literally the Victoria housekeeping area. What are you expecting?
Exactly. It's always the fucking Ballet Twins with you fucking supernatural types.
It appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
You're right.
You're right, Vivian.
I said with a strange smile.
You're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person.
Yeah, Lord
Hugo told me before
Phaethon.
that
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
really skilled. And he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Merch? Where's my fucking revenue?
Where we get merch from?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch. Like screenshots
Oh,
of old
this woman is
internet
crazy.
comments. I print them out and print them in postcards. Plus the avatars Lord
I'm
Phaethon
in danger.
the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all.
Postcards, huh? Postcards.
Oh, I'm loving this late 90s, early 2000s stalker energy. Oh!
I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
God, I love a woman who could just kill me.
I'm really curious to see all that. Please be sure to show me.
I say with a completely straight face.
Splendid. Let's book a time and you can come by my place and see all my Lord Phaethon merch.
Belle, we need to get off of this fucking planet.
We have to leave now.
What's taking those two so long?
I hear Hollow Zero's nice this time of year.
Cuts to Lycon being strapped to a fucking nuke being launched.
Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering the Hollow.
The Lycon subplot.
I wonder how that's coming along.
Meanwhile, Hugo is preparing for the upcoming operation in another part of Lumina. Same old routine. Shopping first. About time to stock up on chocolate anyway.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's hypoglycemic, like he said.
Something about the fucking corner shop being a universal experience regardless of wealth is, it's beautiful.
Bodega culture.
Bodega culture. Rations, bottled water, and those chocolate coins. I'll take them all in a bag, thank you. At this moment, a familiar figure appears. Hugo? Oh, what a coincidence. I didn't expect to see you here. Evidently, I didn't expect it either. Otherwise, I would have chosen a different store.
Get over it, you two.
Bang
Are you
Boo's tapping
preparing
at
for the operation?
Silent alarm.
Sir, this is a fucking 99-cent store.
Oh no, we gotta code Denny's.
Oh, by the way, thank you for joining us this time and lending your combat prowess. If you could also refrain from revealing our secrets to your dear master, that would be perfect. The manager went over this with me. You have my word that as long as your actions do not cause harm, I will keep everything secret. How awfully kind of you. Alright, I'm short on time, so I'll be off now. Enjoy your shopping. You passive-aggressive...
You're so petty. They're so petty at each other.
Give change, just slides the knuckle dusters back into the drawer.
Guess we don't need these enough.
Emergency medications need restocking too. Guess I'll stick to the ones I'm used to. At this moment, a familiar figure appears once again. You know what, Lycon? If I were in your shoes and foresaw an awkward encounter with a former partner, I'd choose to go away. Time is short, and this is the only pharmacy around. Besides, I don't see any need to avoid you.
Get over it, you two.
See, what you do when you and your ex live in the same area and go to the same shops, you just move out of the fucking state.
Yeah, you just leave. Just leave. You gotta get out of there.
You move out of California, you land somewhere in Nevada. And if that's not enough, because it turns out they occasionally frequent Nevada, you move over another couple fucking states.
I need to go someplace where Lycon will never be. I know,
This
6th
is
Street.
getting to be more than just a
You'll never
coincidence,
follow me
don't
there.
you think? Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons
Oh
prior
boy,
to
this is
combat.
the only illegal double A
Thanks
engine
for
tuning
that
shop in the
little reminder.
I mean, it
almost
could
forgot.
possibly is.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I
Don't
never
go to get
expected
drive
for us
discs
to have a
after
chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this.
That one's gonna get real
Without our
awkward.
weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long.
And if you got any
I still
VHSs, hand
remember
them
when
to me
we
now.
first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago.
To be fair, he knows about the VHS shop already, so that one's out the way at
Yeah,
least.
but I just don't want to meet at the VHS shop.
I'll return them for you. Fuck it.
Seeing them in casual clothes, but Lycon still wearing that fucking collar is kind of crazy.
He must have known about his condition for some time.
What are you
He
saying about
left
Lycon?
us with instructions.
It's a fashion statement, Clip.
Passing peacefully in your sleep
represents
is the
the
most
duality of
natural
man.
way to go.
Wolf.
I'm happy for him.
A fashion statement is Pokra wearing shorts that deliberately don't have a whole tail in them, so she can poke her fucking tail out of the actual like top of the shorts.
Yeah.
That collar says something. That collar says something else.
By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build
I
an
don't judge.
organization of our own. Jack always
Hugo
supported the
Young
idea,
sounding exactly the
didn't
same as Hugo does presently, and then Lycon just sounding completely fucking different is kind of crazy.
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we
I don't
don
believe
high
you
society
got that
roles
right
for
on your
ourselves
first
when
try.
we're out
You
on a
have
mission.
pockets full of
He was
candidates.
workshopping that shit.
He was workshopping that shit.
He's like, ah, fuck, it's gonna sound so cool when I say this then tomorrow. Oh,
You're
man.
always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference.
Lycon would be a terrible streamer.
And I don't just want a name.
He would be a good streamer, just not on the websites you're thinking of.
I want Mockingbird.
Here's the market.
You are
That's canon.
leaning. You are leaning this even further.
The market is canon. We met one of them.
Rich and cruel. Whenever they hear the name.
I don't know if you've done Lycon's quality times yet, Quip.
I have not, because I don't have access to them.
Just like Jack.
Oh, I
used to
forgot.
say,
For some reason, I thought you had
this
Lycon.
world isn't fair.
I have Lycon, but that's only one of the conditions needed to unlock quality time with him.
So that's why.
What's the other?
We have to influence.
I think I have to
however we
do
can, and change
Alexina's
things in our own
sub-story.
Okay. We should get to that eventually.
But on the basis of not
Well,
causing
good news.
harm to
We're
other people's lives.
caught up on Zenless' main plot
Also
once this
what
is
Jack
over.
used to say. You remember,
Hell
don't you?
yeah.
Of course I remember.
Maybe the Zenless Zone Zero was friends we made along the way.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying.
Yeah, he's been workshopping that. Look at that line. Who the fuck has that ready?
He practices his lines at least 4 hours a day. Hugo and Lycon share a rare moment of peaceful reminiscence. Meanwhile, on the proxy side, the others joining the operation finally arrive.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo, you're late again.
Oh, right. Other than familiar faces, we also have a new friend joining us for this operation. Seems that Miss Anby is the reinforcements recommended by the manager. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Hugo. Hello. The proxy has already updated me on the necessary information. Rest assured I will keep it confidential. So, before entering the Hollow, let's confirm the mission's objective once again. We'll be heading to one of the coordinates marked in Bringer's notebook and searching the area. Based on relevant information, these coordinates may contain secrets related to the Exaltist. These could be treasures or something awful. We'll have to explore and find out. If there are no further questions, let's begin now. So we get to see a new team comp.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
You shouldn't play these two together.
Yeah, this looks like dog shit.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
In fact, fuck it, I'm just gonna stick with Anby.
More familiar than you, it seems.
Not the worst idea.
Proxy, if they're being too noisy, can I protect?
Right over there. Now you pay.
Oh, fuck it, we just mash now.
Yeah, press buttons.
The numbers will appear on their own.
Manifesting.
I hope I'm not skipping treasure chests.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path. Can we not bust the door open?
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit. It seems to be blocked.
You can't be a bear, you're a dog!
Don't
It's fine.
tell me. Victoria Housekeeping's high and mighty attendants.
I mean, it might be a bear depending on what artist you ask.
Oh god.
I can fix it. I'll need a circuit diagram.
I'm one
before I
away
can
from
do
their
anything.
Thyra microaggression bingo.
I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before. It's a pity that we're unable to connect to the outside world from inside the Hollow.
Damn, if only there was someone who's capable of doing that.
Just leave that problem to me.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to you. Have a look.
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. Now then, let's start repairing this circuit.
Master Proxy, I've organized the circuit-related modules. You just need to connect them the same way as you've done before. Oh, it's been a while since I saw this thing.
Can you do chain basic pipe puzzle?
It's a great question, Ruby.
The circuit is fixed.
You did it. You did
Should now
pipe
be able to
puzzle.
Open that door.
Wait up. Wait a second. Something just doesn't add up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow.
Oh no.
I'm getting
Oh
that
no,
circuit
it's setting in.
Oh.
And we have this revelation outside.
There's only one person who could ever do that.
Oh no.
The dial-up is kicking in.
Could it be your Lord?
More importantly, the cringe is kicking in.
There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person.
Chat, what is she waffling about?
Could you really be Lord Phaethon?
To be blunt, it's Jover.
Nope, you got the wrong person.
No, wrong one. Don't worry. Nope, not me.
My sister is the one that's Phaethon.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
me.
some guy.
I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the opportunity to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon, I've been your biggest fan for years now.
Her immediate thought process should be, oh god, he knows about the room.
Oh no, I just told him.
Right in front of me all along, and I had no idea. This is like a dream. Could you, I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph and a group photo and...
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first.
Why did you say that? Don't ever say anything you want to a stalker.
It's too late.
Okay, sorry.
It's out in
I
the
got a little
open.
too excited.
Anyone
Over.
would be enraptured
It's only
meeting
just
someone
begun.
they admire that much.
Why is he gonna show up to the video store and Bill's gonna be like, Wise, what happened? And Wise is just gonna be a fucking shriveled up husk of his former self.
Shriveled up husk.
Yeah.
No, what
If
he's
I
gonna
ever
croak
met my
is,
favorite
get the
movie
door!
director, I'd be the same.
We should
God.
keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
In position.
The door's finally
Like I'm just
open.
saying in position in the background.
In position.
And B's here for your safety now.
Ethan is the proxy.
Oh no, she's going through it mid-combat.
These fuckers don't have enough health for me to fucking use their main fucking feature.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
I will say these are my favorite maps in the game.
Likewise.
Lycon. Your
These are
fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
In the beta, there was only the construction site for a very long time, so people were really worried that it's like, oh, is this the whole game? Is just construction sites?
This mature, you're just being pretentious.
I mean, coincidentally, most of New Era do is a construction site or destruction site.
Hey guys, are you listening to tease Lycon's fucking super mode?
Yeah.
Oh, bingo.
In position.
I actually forget. Lycon's a 4-star, right?
A difficult.
Oh, it's a 5-star.
He is. Okay.
He's a standard runner.
Let us leave this place at once.
But yes, I am looking forward to Lycon going.
He is just gonna get a better version regardless. He's gonna be the first character in Zenless to have 2 5-stars.
I mean, yeah, he's stupidly popular. Anyone that doesn't think he's gonna get like gajillion fucking new forms over the years is insane.
Roger.
Oh fuck it, just get ulted.
Loyalty.
I'm just gonna wait for Ben bigger 5-star.
I don't know about Ben. He's popular, but I don't think he's as popular as Lycon.
Let's just put him in a mega suit. They just call him Ben
Are you
Biggest.
tired? Do you need a break?
Yeah.
Water?
No, Vivian, please.
Thank you for your
It's
concern.
begun.
I'm fine.
You're blocked off by a complicated mechanism.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to activate all 3 smaller mechanisms. Suggestion: split up and handle them simultaneously to save time.
I mean, do we have to? Well, I guess we do technically have to save time considering the circumstances.
So, we have to head to 3 different places
It
to crack
was
this thing.
not. It's not great.
Huh? We're splitting into 3 groups? In that case, I'll protect you, Master Proxy.
Did you guys hear that line? That was weird. That
What do you
sounded
mean?
like she was like straight up laughing.
I had the audio
take care
muted,
of
so I
one
would know.
myself.
That leaves the last one to me, then.
Remember, the
You
only
should
thing
go
I
with
can
Hugo.
hear is the dulcet tones of your voice.
Yeah.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just fine, don't we, Miss Cunninghair?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying.
I appreciate how curt Envy is.
This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Ambi's just tired. Ambi's done with this shit.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you, Vivian?
Huh? That's not it!
Alright, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then sure. But, Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
You two need to fucking get over it.
So, if there are no objections, let's proceed with the assigned squads. We could have redistributed this. You really enjoy posing as the leader, don't you? I believe everyone is
Guys.
well aware that within the Hollow, Master Proxy is the only leader. Do you enjoy arguing like this? Does it make you happy?
Ambi's so done. How's your auto going?
Oh, 62%. 10 minutes in.
Lovely.
Clearly, it doesn't, Miss Amby. Lord Phaethon, are you tired? Would you like to rest for a moment? I'm fine. As the proxy said, let's make it quick, friends. I did not mute myself, lock on.
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at all that damage she's dealing.
Find a way to close that door.
Hell yeah.
And stop the ethereals from flooding in.
Attribute anomaly? Holy crap! Lord Phaethon, I'll leave the door to you. Don't worry, I will take care of these ethereals. I will not let these ethereals touch Lord Phaethon. Oh, it's this fucking thing.
Her kid's pretty funny because it's all of she like fucking floats up in the air and starts fucking just raining bullets down on people from above.
Yeah, that reminds me, I did the event recently, the for Genshin. The competition one. And I'm like, ah, fuck, I actually like Chaska's kit.
Chaska's really fun, which is upsetting because I really could not justify pulling her at the time she came out.
Why? Because you have nothing that works with her?
And then literally next patch was Malvuika.
Oh.
Lord Phaethon, seems like we
Yeah, I'll
both
get
need to press
Chaska to
down on these
rerun.
mechanisms at the same time.
Unless there's like a nearby Shenhe fucking banner.
So,
but that's not
have you
gonna
heard
happen.
about the Genshin web event that you've been missing?
No, because I don't pay attention to Genshin outside of the game.
It teases the next region called Nod Cry, which is where we're going before Naya.
Oh, cool.
And in Nod Cry, the web event lists all the factions that will be in. It lists 11 different factions.
Oh,
Is the Fatui the free space in the middle?
Fatui are listed, so it's oh god, what's the full list? There's like the Knights of Favonius are there. The Adventurers Guild has a representative as a fucking character now. I don't know who. Fucking. There's all the Nodcry natives. All the Harbingers are there.
Oh, good. We're gonna kill at least a few of them there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All the fucking Knights of Favonius are there. Fucking Skirk is there. You know, remember from Fontaine?
Yep.
It's everyone. Oh my god. Also the Hexen Circle, if you remember them, they're there.
Yeah.
There's so many of them.
I thought you were setting me up to say that Shenhe is going to be involved in the plot somehow.
She might. Let's see, fucking. I'm just saying, you got a lot to potentially save up for if you're moving into this one.
Well, for one, I don't give a shit about the Knights of Favonius. They just keep showing up on my fucking banners by accident. I didn't ask for D-Look. I didn't ask for Jean. I didn't ask for any of them.
Yeah. So here's the list. The Fatui, obviously. Frostmoon Scions, which is a Nodcry thing. Lightkeepers, also a Nodcry thing. Hexen Circle, with, Alice and the gang. Wild Hunt, which is fucking Abyss. So we might get an Abyss character? Knights of Favonius. Voynich Guild, which is new. Fucking Treasure Hoarders are getting a rep, too. Because then, yeah, sure. Snowland Fae, that one's local. Adventurers Guild, yeah, we're getting an Adventurers Guild rep. Don't know who the fuck that is.
This sounds stupid and dumb.
Some random cake shop. That's a faction.
Sure
Facts.
enough, Lord Phaethon and I share a deeper connection.
Riz, are we zenning that 0 all over my Zenless? All over my
Every
zone?
day. She Zenless my zone till I 0.
All I asked is for the Knights of Favonius Head Knight to be playable. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit about the Knights of Favonius.
So, yeah, lore-wise, Varka is deployed to Nodcry right now, so we will be meeting him most likely.
I just hope none of them are, like,
I hope I'm not being
super critical broken.
Goodness.
That's fucking Skirk,
Somehow I'm
dude.
fighting alongside Lord Phaethon. It's like all my dreams are coming true.
Oh, man. If the leader of the Knights of Favonius has the stock NPC face, it's so fucking over.
No, there's no way. They've been hyping him up for fucking 3 years.
You know what
There's
the
no way.
funniest thing would be?
If he has the fucking Gohan cut?
If he has the Gohan cut.
If he's like a playable model, like he has fancy design and everything, but he still has the Gohan cut.
I think I would be obligated to roll for him in that case, just because it would drive me fucking insane to look at him every time.
No, this isn't a dream.
That's how you get the brain
I'm real.
diseases.
See? You can even hold my hand.
Damn! What the fuck, Wise?
Not only is Lord Phaethon incredible, but so
Fucking Bell wasn't hitting that shit. The hell?
that's it. I pledge to be a die-hard Lord Phaethon fan until my very last breath.
I like that Bell is objectively cringe. I think that's great.
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong.
Wise
but
stole all the fucking charisma.
why do you like Phaethon
Yeah.
so much, Vivian?
Lord Phaethon is my light. The one who saved me in my darkest and most desperate times. Like a deity who rescued me.
So
I'm
just to
her
confirm,
Oshi.
the only information we have about Varka is that he's tall.
You really did save me.
Correct.
that day.
He's tall, and according to Mika, he has a big, deep voice, and he's real strong.
Well, it's so embarrassing to say all this in front of you. Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
And knowing how Genshin handles character designs, I'm sure all of it's going to be centered around the fact that he's tall. Meaning he's going to use...
We're introducing a new body type, tall.
Honestly, I think Genshin could do with simpler designs. I think a lot of the strongest designs in Zenless are strong because they're very simple and like focus on one extenuating characteristic. Like Trigger's thing is triggers, right? And she's covered in triggers. She has a trigger on her fucking chest. She has a trigger hair clip. She has triggers on her wrist. She's a sniper. She's about triggers. She's triggers. And that is a design by the designer, the external designer they brought in for Zenless named Water Kuma. And that's his whole thing, is making like repeated, exaggerated characteristics on characters.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's like good. I think that's probably better than what MiHoYo usually does. Which is, alright, let's make the character established. Okay, done. And now we put them in a frilly dress with like 3,000 accessories stapled to them that have nothing to do with your character.
Mods, give Ruby an outfit that is BDSM butler with mechanical legs.
I mean, I'm still a MiHoYo fan. I'm just like, I can be blunt, and I think Zenless has the best designs because they have a different designer on it.
No, you're not a bother at all.
To be fair, all of
thank
Victoria
you for your
Housekeeping is
loyal
really
support.
aiming for that Universal Studios Dior look.
And you want to know who designed Victoria Housekeeping?
Thanking you. Just being able to see Lord Faith and makes
It's Water
me the
Kuma. He
luckiest person
designed
in the
Victoria
whole
Housekeeping.
world.
I think he has a thing for eyewear.
Sorry to keep babbling.
He designed basically every Zenless character up until I think Astra.
I'm sure
And then
Andy
from
will be able
Astra
to
onwards, we're
manage.
back to MiHoYo
She's
designs.
great at this kind of stuff.
Except Trigger, because Trigger was also revealed at launch.
But as for Hugo and Lycon, let's just hope they don't get into a fight with each other.
I was gonna say, I could totally see Vivian just being Star Rail.
Yeah, no, Vivian is a MiHoYo original, certified.
Not a huge problem.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh, you mean
I
because
do
of the
think-
frilly dress?
Yeah. I think they're more controlled in this game, like with Astra. She still has like the MiHoYo classics, like the leg strap, the big unnecessary piece of chest jewelry that they all have, the frilly dress. She has all the MiHoYo bits, but she's more pulled back compared to usual. So I hope they've at least gotten some form of self-control.
What you deserve. It's time.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy and I'm seeing things, but I feel like MiHoYo likes doing their thing. And they do it a lot.
The final step
it's
is to
worked
operate
so
this
far.
console. Just like in the movies, bringing down the lever with this decisive pull. Great, no monsters. Let's go meet up with the others now. Meanwhile, like on Hugo's side,
Murder, kill, death,
Toxic
murder,
Gale,
kill.
They're
man.
screaming down the side of the building.
So
It's just the V2 fight from Ultra
to
Kill.
solve this problem.
That's a real
that
shame.
reference is lost on me.
I have no intention of
It's
arguing
okay, I
with
didn't
you
play
right
it
now.
either.
Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's
I just watched Max Or
exactly
videos.
what I was thinking.
Tragic.
Just this once, we should trust each other. For the proxy.
I have no objections.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon.
Uh-huh.
Even before it all fell apart.
They're just gonna sidewalk to the objective, staring at each other.
The raw aura produced by the passive aggressiveness will actually destroy all the enemies in the hollow. This you gonna be ship harder than the Titanic? Gonna? Lycon is
Time
silent for
machine's a
quite a
little bit
while,
broken there.
seeming to be caught in some memories from long ago.
I was gonna say,
wanted to speak to me
you're a little late to the
alone?
party.
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another.
but you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. The curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay
I'm just
true
saying
to
there's
his
some
heart.
really fucking bad juju in that kid's
Into
brain.
Hatred and ambition. He might become the dragon that must be slain. But he has inherited the seed
just
of
saying,
evil.
don't be
Something ain't
surprised
right.
when
Do
you...
not let it take
Something
root.
ain't right with that boy.
I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon,
You seen with Jack holding a
Promise me
lightsaber over
now.
Hugo?
you must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
Pause? Get it? Because Lycon?
Yeah.
Back to
You
the
gotta
present.
stop.
After a bout of not-so-happy cooperation, Lycon and Hugo finally managed to deal with the mechanism.
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard against me this whole time, and that's what's slowing you down. Looks like I was right. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you. Not me. I would never betray my companion.
I don't wish to repeat myself, but you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the
Do
wrong
we have to stand back to back like this? Yes. It adds flair.
There's shit of fucking aura farming.
Your disgusting sympathies make me sick, Lycon. There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me.
No, the director
and
says we
that
have to swap sides, so
is
I'm in the sunlight.
Yeah, because he's a vampire and all.
Yeah, it's thematic, you see.
Great, it worked.
Oh, thank God it didn't make me play as Lycon solo.
He's not that bad solo. His damage is pretty
So-
decent for a stunner.
Not gonna lie, when it came in and the camera was zooming in, and Vivian is just staring into the back of your neck, I
Yeah?
got concerned.
Oh. The only way I can make distance between us is if I have Anby protect me. After a while, the teams have completed their respective tasks. Everyone gathers again. I can't believe we're the last squad to arrive. Clearly, this is thanks to a certain somebody. You wouldn't have come in the last.
Can you two stop for 10 seconds?
You wouldn't have come in last place if you weren't so busy arguing.
Yeah.
For a perfectly coordinated partner such as Lord Phaethon and I, coming in first place is to be expected. Shouldn't last place treat everyone else? Alright, fair enough. Once we complete the mission, I'll treat the proxy to a meal. Since when did we agree to a race? Everyone, the location marked in Bringer's notebook is not far from here. Let's move out. You hear strange noises coming from ahead.
That was loud. What's happening up ahead?
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
I love Ambi
It's
this whole
probably
mission. She's
multiple
so
ethereals
fucking dumb.
attacking. Just in case, I'll go with you.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor when he gets the chance.
Oh my god!
Never do that. But if Miss Vivian wishes to join us, she's more than welcome.
Can you go 10 seconds?
Okay. Then I'll go with you.
Kill him, fuck him, or marry him. Pick one now.
Pick one now, or I'll pick it for you.
So nervous.
I've spent so much time by your side already. I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit, or I might die from this overwhelming happiness.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay. Alright.
Is this better or worse?
For me, probably better. Vivian stumbles off with Lycon as if in a daze.
So, how does it feel to be worshipped, Lord Phaethon?
You had that figured out a while ago, didn't you?
Sharp as always. But of course, I couldn't spoil it for her. She has to figure it out on her own. That's what makes it special.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave for some reason. Is there something you'd like to say to me?
That, or he's gonna use me as a hostage.
I can't keep anything from you, can I? I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but she looks a lot like Serena. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away
You got some
a
shit
long
towards
time
you,
ago.
brother.
Vivian really likes you, whether you're Phaethon or just wise.
This particular earring in the middle, that one's got me fucked up.
Why?
Yeah, you gotta punch you a lot of cartilage there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, it might just be a pincher, but...
Yeah. I mean, there's hooks that, like, do that. It's not that weird.
Oh, hey, he's an elf? Yeah. He's an elf.
Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind.
That's
So I
gnomes.
I beg you, please keep her safe.
I didn't know elves were a thing in this game. They weren't until they were.
Hang on.
Yeah, no, actually, from the first trailer with the Void Hunters had the pretty pink elf lady, because MiHoYo can't control themselves.
Think of it as the last bit of
Pretty
conscience
pink
I have
elf
left.
lady?
Yes.
Be
there's-
still,
there's-
my beating
there-
heart.
There is an elf
She
lady.
should stay alongside someone who
Where-
walks
where
in
is
the
she?
light. Like you.
She's in the Void Hunter trailer.
Oh.
Not even Vivian can agree with all my...
Oh yeah, also the girl said the
I was gonna
HIA
say,
counter
yeah,
elf.
the HIA. They weren't until they were suddenly playable. Oh, fucking god.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
I, for one, welcome yet another Alicia.
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life.
Well, Thyrans aren't human, so...
I stayed true to my word.
Jeez.
Until...
I already got bingo.
I I was fully expecting Hugo to say some shit like that, where it turned out I just killed a bunch of tyrants because I was following the letter of the law.
My father.
I think making the next banner character racist is a bit too bold even for MiHoYo.
I could have ended his life.
I say that and then I remember they already made Sparkle. Whoops. Remember they already did that one.
But I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me. I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him. If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live.
Fucking Red Hood ass.
After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless.
And also on top of that, I love murder.
I was about to say.
Me when I spray the
Hugo,
Joker
we
and then
get
he
it.
kills 2,000 people in a terrorist attack.
But it wasn't just one person, was it, Hugo? What's the tally at?
I can't agree with that.
Is that so? I see you have.
I mean,
your
wait,
own
so there's some fucking. I'm sure there's some fucking body pile somewhere.
I don't want her to get her hands dirty. But you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy.
We have a good metric fuck ton of people up at the top already filling that role, buddy.
So, I want to apologize.
Club's
to you.
full.
Get in line, buddy.
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please, look after Vivian for me.
Stop saying that kind of shit. You sound like you're gonna kill yourself, man.
Worse, he's gonna become a corpo.
Oh yeah, that is much worse.
No, that's effective suicide then.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that's a sacrifice in there.
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
Are you telling me that shit's just been in the ballet twins this entire time?
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Oh no, that was a fissure.
Yeah.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying each one might have a sacrifice like this? That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to revive them.
Hugo, giving a little side eye right there.
And that's not all.
Yeah.
These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows. If they make their way into populated areas.
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice. But sorry, kids. You won't be the ones to keep it.
It's that annoying old man. Why is he here?
That's a great question. That I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to.
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened
have your
to
sunglasses.
your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf-Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Hugo takes one step forward, then walks over to Hartman's side.
Wait, Hugo, what do you mean?
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance. So, would you kindly
Who could have
step aside
foreseen
and let us have
this?
this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do, then I'll have to take coercive measures.
You know,
What did you offer him?
sometimes when someone
That's
shows
not
who
what
they
you
are-
said. Why? Nice subtitle.
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But why?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join Tops. Who could say no to that?
No. Impossible. You promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that?
Oh, are we doing this? Okay.
Yeah,
You're
we're doing
just
this.
too gullible, Vivian.
Anyone want a coffee? I'm gonna go make some coffee.
I also told
Yeah,
you.
give me one.
Everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract
Cyclops
that
noises?
sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Oh, okay.
Hugo, why in the world would you do that?
Instead of wasting your time on idle chatter, why not focus your energy on the battle
Okay, I
ahead?
believe you.
Your plans will never succeed.
Stay calm now.
It's useless. Don't you get it? You're not just going against the people in front of you. You're not going against me.
Fuck.
Rather, the entire Ravenlock family, even the whole...
Your keyboard's so loud.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's no chance of victory for you.
I'm mashing out here.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Is that better?
A bit, yeah.
I can't wait for them to end the fight and then you still lose anyways because the plot has to do
No,
it for.
no, we actually just stood there. They escaped through the
They
fissure with the
escaped.
sacrifice. We have to catch
How
up.
could we let this happen?
We can't let them have the sacrifice. Don't worry, this will be resolved in part 2 of the plot.
Yay!
Oh hey, we're going to what looks like an arena. What do you suppose happens here? Hartman's mercenaries are quickly dealt with.
Oh, you guys are such a pain. Hugo, stop standing around. Time for you to act. We had a deal. Give me the sacrifice core now.
Did we? I don't remember. I imagine this is your favorite kind of entertainment. Watching allies betray each other, suspicion festering until it all turns to bitter hatred. Seeing people tear each other apart like wild beasts, just like your decaying family. Does it comfort that dead conscience of yours?
You. What's that supposed to mean?
I am loving the look on your face right now.
Double trail!
It's a double cross.
Right when you think you've succeeded, I'm here to tell you it was all fake. None of it was real. Let this pain sink in. It's karma for what you did to me back then.
You're insane. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't recognize me, do you? Let me give you a little hint. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You're part of our family?
You probably should have guessed that based on his eyes, but whatever.
I may be an
Confession,
illegitimate
I
child,
didn't see it coming, which might indicate that I'm a moron.
same blood flowing
When I
in
first
my
did this, I was like, oh wow, I didn't see that.
Dumbo Ruby, slide whistle noise.
It's tragic.
You're that bastard of his. Damn it. I could have sworn you were already.
To be fair, it's more of a case of Hartman being a cartoon.
You were never worthy of your position. You have no claim to the Ravenlock lineage. You may have killed all of my father's other children, but sorry to disappoint. I'm still alive. I am the true heir to the Ravenlock family.
That would have made him the faceless child, I think, from the flashback.
You're a bastard. You have no right to inherit the family.
That's not for you to decide. Master Edmund is very supportive of my claim.
Edmund? That's impossible. You weaseled your way into Top's inner circle?
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Ravenlock family, as long as I'm more competent than you.
This can't be! You don't know the family's real secret!
I know a lot more than you think, including everything that you've done. Just give up. You never even stood a chance.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right?
Curses.
You were just putting on an act to fool this old man, right? I actually fell for it. Don't do that again. At least give us a heads up next time.
Doubles down.
Crush your heart twice.
Everything I did was to rightfully inherit
fool!
the Ravenlock family.
This is a triple cross.
It's a quadruple cross. Points his weapon back at us again.
Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole what was never his. I'll make sure he can never be a threat again.
You can't kill him. We still need information from him on the sacrifices and the Exaltists.
Didn't Hugo just say he knows everything that they do?
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon.
I don't think it was about the
Just like
sacrifices.
you chose the mayor, I chose Tops. At least for now, Tops has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my own self-interests. Be it intel on the sacrifices or the core itself. I'm handing everything over to Master Edmund.
Why?
I just want to take back what's mine. If fate is not willing to give me justice, then I'll just have to seize it with my own hands. Stealing, robbing, lying, or betraying. I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means selling your soul to the devil? You know about the power struggle between Tops and City Hall. Those elites at Tops would be only too happy to see the Exaltists plotting a grand attack on New Eridu using sacrifices.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval rating in New Eridu. And that's exactly what Tops wants to see.
If that happens, countless people will die.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants. Inherit the Ravenlock name, climb to the top. And then I'll be able to change everything for good. For a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh. And persevere through the darkest hour before dawn.
Don't tell me this is culminating in another Hugo boss fight.
Someone has to do it.
I don't agree. Sounds like some twisted logic to me.
This is the path I've chosen. Without power, resources, or strength, we can't do anything. Mockingbird is the perfect example.
Okay, Virgil.
All the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. It's just a delusion. In their eyes, we're nothing but annoying gnats. Mockingbird has never really changed anything, or saved anyone. Never in the past, not now, and never will in the future. None of it matters.
But even so, you shouldn't become the kind of person you hate.
Sorry, Proxy. I know what you're
Speech
trying
check
to
failed.
say, but this isn't some children's story of a dragon slayer becoming an evil dragon. Sometimes, to slay the dragon, you must first become one. With sharp claws, rending fangs, and strength enough.
I like that. I like that. Wise is like trying to talk him out from a moral standpoint, and Lycon's just like, "Don't kill that guy. We need the fucking info, you dumbass."
He's speaking from a pragmatic standpoint.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Hugo's not beating the fucking Dracula allegations.
It's me,
Become
Dracul.
the dragon. Become the dragon. Okay, fucker.
So I will bloody my hands.
It's me,
I
Dracul.
will carry the weight of my sins.
First name Dra, last name Cool.
Become the abyss.
Oh god. Well, at least I have Anvi this time, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Hold on, refresh myself on that gimmick.
This is just parry. You just gotta remember how to parry. That's it. Surely my streamer isn't washed.
Beg for mercy.
Retreat to advance.
Stand still.
Keep focused. Now.
Everything you just said. Is that what you truly believe?
Of course. Are you surprised?
I have never once thought of Mockingbird with a
That was
failure.
sick!
Hell yeah. I love this boss. This is like my favorite boss in the game.
Actions, no matter how
So fun.
childish or flawed, must have made their mark on the world.
It's also fucking hard if you're not ready, like legitimately.
They might have been trivial or foolish.
I managed to no hit it first time, but it was not. On follow-up runs in Hollow Zero, sometimes I fuck it up a little. Not gonna lie.
There must be another way.
I'll bite your throat out.
The fuck out of here, Hugo!
Vivian, this is the final lesson I'll impart to you. Truth be told, Proxy, I envy you. The world needs people like you.
Now you pay.
Is that all?
A perfect conduit.
Finish!
All right, you got me. But too bad. I have my own methods.
Wow, we could have seen this coming.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. The sacrifice
Oh, that's
core,
not good.
or your precious Phaethon.
This is where I lock in and reveal my Super Saiyan form.
Yeah, here we go.
You really need to
know
pack
you
in a
took
hand
it.
grenade every time you leave the
Don't
house
forget,
nowadays.
I'm the one who taught you that.
Oh, I don't think the grenade would help much in this situation.
Just leave Lord Phaethon alone.
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. This is the real me.
Yeah, but this is gonna be completely inconsequential.
What's the matter? Thinking of killing me? Didn't you say all life is precious? Drop your foolish facade.
I knew it. You.
Anyway, be excited for the Hugo banner coming next week.
Uh-huh.
He has inherited the seed of evil. Do not let it take root. When the time comes, you must be the one.
Really?
Go on, kill me.
Envy would not let that fucker pick up the damn core.
Do it.
Yeah! Hugo Vlad gets penetrated by Lycon? Live? Zam!
Master Proxy, are you okay?
We're not
Are you
seriously gonna think that Ambi was too distracted to not notice that fucker picking that thing up, right?
Don't worry.
If Ambi doesn't
fine.
have him by the ankle right now,
Just didn't expect things
upside
to turn
down,
out like
shaking.
this.
That's straight up an out of character moment.
Lord Phaethon, I'm sorry. I had no idea Hugo would do that to you. I'm so sorry.
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem like the reckless type. I feel like there's more to this than meets the eye.
Vivian quietly walks to the edge of the rooftop. She hesitates for a long time and finally looks down. Naturally, nothing's there.
Hugo, he...
That's a hollow down there. If you need.
I will say that's probably the most graphic gore that's been in a MiHoYo game since Impact 3rd, which did catch me off guard the first time. I was like, all right, we can do blood in this one.
That isn't necessary.
To be frank,
you had the
thought you'd
core,
hate
so I
him for his
insisted I get
betrayal
it
of
back,
Miss
but then
Vivian.
I swapped it
I
with the
do
spare
hate
core
that
that I
he's
had in my
keeping
jacket,
things from me,
which I then dropped. So
all
that
these years, Hugo's been like family to me. I believe he's still with us.
I am a genius.
So the Ravenlock family will put it into the Arc Cannon and explode. Never mind.
I feel the same. It's possible he's still alive.
I don't know, guys. You think Hugo Vlad is still alive? I don't know. It feels like he's definitely a playable character in an upcoming banner, but what do I know?
I'm terribly sorry, but I must tell you.
Oh, come on, that
it is
doesn't mean
impossible
anything.
for
Dead
Hugo
people
to
are
be
playable
alive.
all of the time.
My hand went through his heart.
Is that why
That does
you're putting your hand behind your fucking clothes?
Yeah, it's just covered in blood, and it's like, oh, doesn't look great, does it?
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know, Hartman's gone. Probably slipped away during all the chaos.
I want to have faith that this is that Ambi caught on to whatever ploy this is and just is playing along with it, because I don't think she would have let Hartman get away. Hartman, he's not that guy. He would not have slipped past Ambi.
I'm sorry.
not that guy.
I was so focused on Master Proxy's safety, I wasn't paying attention to him.
Same, but it doesn't matter. We all know what he did. And he will pay for what he did today.
Yes. I'll be reporting all of this to the mayor. He's not getting away with this.
I'm genuinely disappointed.
Well then, now that it's all over.
I am going to delude
Let's head
myself and
back.
think that this is all part of the act.
That Anby's part of the 5D chess.
Yes. Meanwhile, not far away stands a mysterious figure.
Another obstacle out of the way.
I believe.
She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction.
Bro, why do I got wings? What the fuck?
That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon.
Good question.
I thought the music was for the boss fight was still playing. After exiting the hollow, Lycon takes his leave while Vivian returns to the video store with us. But for some reason, she remains silent the entire way. Are you okay, Vivian? Lord Phaethon, I'm fine. Just a little distracted. After what happened, you should get some good rest for a few days. Yeah, I need more time to think about Hugo and the Exaltist. From what I know about Hugo, he could have easily taken down someone like Hartman. There was no need for him to put on such a show. Because Hartman is the cue ball. That's being used for Hugo's hat trick. And to deliver.
Yes, and I meant to have Lycon punch me through the chest and fucking kill me.
Yep.
I think this
It's
is
all
my
part
real
of the
chest.
plan, you fools. Yeah. That was my rubber chest.
You fool, I have 4 hearts inside of me. I should stop referencing
I will
Naruto.
say, he's not a fucking vampire, so I don't know right now how they're gonna justify him surviving a fist through the heart, but I guess we'll find out. The answer is they turn him into a real vampire, clearly.
Yes. That or he can perform like on-demand heart surgery, heart transplant surgery. But I don't think he ever intended to harm you. What Hugo said in the end, I don't know. Something feels off. And that business with the sacrifice core. Maybe there's some deeper, more terrible secret behind all this. I have a small request. It might sound a bit strange, but Lord Phaethon, can I stay at the video store for a few days? I just don't want to be alone right now. Sure, of course. Yeah, we're not comfortable with leaving you alone like this anyway. Thank you. I'll sleep on the couch. I won't disturb Lord Phaethon at all. If I wake up and find that everything was just a dream, how wonderful that would be.
Hugo Ravenlock.
We did
Best
it!
wingman
We're
we never
caught
had.
up! We're caught up!
You're officially caught up with Zenless Zone Zero for 1 week.
Hey, wait a second. Why does my... Oh, I need to sleep first. Hold on.
Yeah, you go to the room.
Nap time.
Why is there a trigger side event? So much
trigger
has
time.
happened. My head is a mess. Better get some rest first. We did it! Season 1 epilogue.
And now it's time for us to watch the new trailer for China.
No!
That's right, we stream it right on the stream. We're streaming the trailer right now.
Rest
Open
comfortably, and
Chrome.
now your mind feels exceptionally clear. The schedule has been updated, Master.
Don't
I
you
should
want
keep
to
raising
see
our
the-
internet level.
Don't you want to see the new Void Hunter?
Will that go away if I hit the cap?
No.
It won't?
Yeah, it stays there even though you're capped.
That's crazy. Like, I'm not at the cap yet. I still have 3 more levels, but...
Once you're there, it will still be there.
That's gonna drive me fucking crazy. Anyway, let's do one more 10 pool. I'm feeling lucky. This is gonna be the one, Ruby. We're gonna get everything we've ever hoped for. Shalakazing!
I believe.
Nope, no we didn't.
I no longer believe. Perish.
You know why it's happening?
Why do I keep getting Bashful
Because
Demon?
we're not doing the dance.
Bashful Demon's good. I mean, if you ever get Astra Yao.
Yeah, about that? I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get her for another half a year at minimum.
Well, when you do, I mean, you say that, but Star Rail might be doing things that might be having certain reruns that are much earlier than people expected.
I could just brute force trigger.
You could. It's up to you.
Why not?
She's just a good
let's do the
generic support. I'm doing the dance.
You didn't do it fast enough.
I wasn't ready.
You didn't give us enough time.
Oh, we
This
got
is
a
your
Billy.
fault.
We got a Billy. Alright. Are you guys doing the dance?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm doing the dance.
Oh, hey! Hey, look at that!
Works 60% of the time, every time.
I'm here to win.
Hi, Lucy.
No matter what it is, I will win it all.
Okay. Is that Lucy's? No, Roaring Right is Piper's, right?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Got a tough job.
God damn it, Coleta!
On it.
Beleda Bellabon! You want a stunner, right? Here you go. Here's a stunner.
Fuck
stunner.
off!
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It's me, the stunner. You order a stunner.
Alright, so, well, I could do another couple of
Good day, Proxy.
rolls just to get Lucy C6. Why not?
Do you want to see the trailer with the new fancy Void Hunter before we continue pulling?
Sure. Why not, Ruby?
Let me get it up for you.
You didn't even have it ready.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you, Ruby. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
What's up? What's up, Wild?
Hold on. I can just scroll up. I can look at Dom's linking of this before,
Oh,
before
yeah.
you find it. There we go. Hold on. All right, everyone, are you ready to see the trailer? Even though an ad break's playing.
Trailer.
Well, it is an ad, so it's fitting.
There's also the version preview, which has the first time you see her, but this is fine too.
Peninsula. Upon this oceanside cliff is where New Eridu's porcelain originates.
Wow.
If all were peaceful, this would be a perfect place. But Unfortunately.
A lot of those, yeah. Bro.
We're doing fucking China again.
It's the second chapter Chinese area in the MiHoYo game!
Sorry, I was just distracted with her entering the frame tits first.
Yeah. It's her most defining characteristic.
Sure is different from 6th Street. But this area might not be as peaceful as it looks.
We're the tourists.
There's more than meets the eye.
Transformers. Oh no, Rabbit Tyrant!
The omens originate in the hollow.
Boomfy!
Calamity lies within the city itself.
Huh? Calamity?
Remember him?
Oh god.
Ah, it's a fucking raccoon.
Authorizes all porcelain-related trade here, allowing business to boom.
Boomfy.
But no one can predict
Dragon Tyrant, wait.
consequences that
Dragon
will
Tyrant.
bring.
Goat
That's
Tyrant?
the thing.
I want Inferno Cop.
Leads to disaster.
I think she's just using the same tail thing as Jane. It's unclear.
A secret lies beneath the ground here. Perhaps when the truth comes to light, that secret may very well be the origin of Calamity.
It's hers! This is the one
Chat, is it
everyone
still
wants.
over? Yes, we actually lost 50-50.
It's so Jover. So Jover.
Boobs first.
This investigation.
Literally every
There she
time
goes
she's on
again.
screen.
Boobs!
So, we can still turn things around.
Even from above!
Chat, is it showing up on stream? Whatever.
Indeed. Regardless
Is that a
of the
Kamen Rider bell?
obstacles,
I'm pretty sure that was a fucking Henshin bell, yes.
all you need to do is
Good night, Robot Man.
Good night, Robot Man.
all evil shall be shattered.
You really decided to do second chapter China again, huh?
Second chapter Chinese area. Kid didn't believe me when I told him they keep doing this. Kid doesn't believe me. You have experienced it firsthand.
So,
Does that mean it's also gonna be dog shit?
I hope not.
Is
Actually,
this
now I think about it.
is Zenless?
Even
Yes,
Honkai
yes, it is.
Impact 3rd did it.
I mean, no, that was chapter 17. It's fine.
No, just because the chapters are shorter doesn't mean they didn't do second verse to China.
It wasn't second verse. That was like, it was like fourth. It's fine.
That's what you wanted to show me, right, Ruby? And that's why you didn't link it again while I was watching this?
Well, it's fine because I realized that the full. Actually, you can just watch the start of the version 1.7 teaser. This is the one that's coming next patch.
That is 7 minutes long. What the fuck?
Just, I said watch the first bit for the fucking trailer.
People live only to bring more suffering.
It's the fucking live stream.
Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world.
Hey, look, it's that guy that's dead.
Represents lies.
Look at how dead he is.
Yet the result has
He's
long
looking
been
very dead, yeah.
decided. Will you walk in the light? Or choose a darker?
I will say, I think his gameplay looks very good, even if I just don't care.
Head for flowers that bloom.
Holy shit, is that
It's like
Kamen Rider
Kamen
double?
Rider double. Shut up.
Tales for the dawn that set
Wall hasn't even seen that yet.
Let order and madness dance.
Do you like Ruby?
that black cat on 6th Street.
The show?
That harmonica.
No.
Here you go.
I think it's dog shit.
Here you go. Here you go.
It was me, following you. And now I've finally made it to your side. Flames belong in
Anyway, here's Vivian gameplay. There she goes.
Oh my.
Fucking Mary Poppins, y'all.
Mary Poppins Dragoon.
Out of my sight.
Okay, so like,
Admit it, Hugo. You don't care about
we
anyone
know.
else. The only thing you care about is your revenge. How is that any different from your father?
You mean she's Chester Cobblepot? Oh, shut up.
Lord Nathan. I'm sorry.
Look, it's that guy that's dead.
I get Drina having fucking jetpacks in her dress. The way Vivian seems to have her set up.
Oh, wait, is that the fucking what timestamp is this fucking where this fuck she shows up?
The way hers seems to be set up looks like her ass is gonna be set on fire.
Oh, it turns out they cut that part of the live stream out from the fucking YouTube upload. So you know what? Fuck me.
I can't believe
Who
Ruby has
cares?
betrayed my trust once again.
Who cares anymore? Fuck.
I'll
God
pull
damn
until
it.
I get my 6th Lucy and then I'm done. Unless
What I was
it's
trying to
the-
show you is from the live stream. There's a shot of her appearing, and she has like big fuck off wings. And I'm like, oh, that's how.
Oh, because it's gonna show me being rescued by the wings. I see.
No, they explain on the live stream. You're going to be fucking studying under her for next patch, so you can learn how to fight, not be complete pansies.
Lucy? I guess we're getting Billy.
Maybe it's Billy. It's Billster.
I'm
He's
not
fun.
even-
He's fun in Hollow Zero.
I'm not even pushing for Trigger anymore.
He's just getting Lucy.
Yep.
Well, if you wait on Trigger, you'll have guarantee stocked up.
Okay, Piper. You're not even on this fucking banner, but sure.
Sure.
Okay. There's definitely at least one more Lucy in here, right? Seth! I don't even
Well,
have...
there's.
That's my first
Well, you
Seth.
have him now.
Anytime.
If you ever
not
get,
gonna use
if
him.
you
I
ever,
hate Paladin characters.
if you ever get Jane, they're good together.
How can you say no? The tight pants tighter groupings.
Unknown, new message. Is this random play video store? Hello, yes. A clip for lonely people to watch. Do you have any tapes like that? Few. I'll go check the storeroom. You're such a pro manager. Thanks so much. I'm sorry. I didn't send those messages. I knocked over my colleague's cup and she took my phone while I was grabbing some tissues. Are you still there? Are you okay? I don't need to borrow any tapes. Sorry to bother you. Really sorry about that. Hello? Are you getting my messages? Sorry, I was down in the storeroom. Don't you want it anymore? I'm really sorry about that. Alright then, I opened 2 boxes though. Sorry, I'll definitely take care of my belongings in the future. Dumbass.
Awaiting nice further man.
Instructions.
Alright, how many Billies am I at now?
It's time to shine.
I love how he's such a dumbass. He actually has a photo of himself.
Oh, I'm at C6 Billy.
Yeah, now you can play Hollow Zero Billy. He's pretty fun, honestly. Oh yeah, he's also you can look at him buck ass naked now.
This is what I've always wanted.
Oh yeah, baby. Take it off.
By which I mean he just takes off his fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Alright, Lucy.
That's some primo steel right there.
I love the fucking tacky ass fucking sticker he has on his chest. It's so dumb. All right, you have a guarantee stock though. Who you using on?
Don't pretend you wouldn't put cringe decals on yourself if you were a robot, Ruby.
That's true. That's true.
Probably, if I had to pull for somebody, maybe Vivian.
Oh, I thought you
Okay.
were gonna say your cringe decal.
Oh yeah, no. What about your cringe decals, Quip?
It's funny you mentioned it.
Here,
that,
I'll go.
That mask I mentioned I got, it has some decals that I can put on it.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm probably gonna put decals of VTubers on them. On it.
That's
I
right,
was just thinking
Gorgura.
about mounting up about, chest high. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse from power.
Right, Kaleda. Beat of the Hammer. As the second or fourth hit of Kaleda's basic attack or enhanced basic attack, quickly use a special attack or EX special attack to increase the day's damage dealt.
Yeah.
So she gets combos now.
Uh-huh. Well, at least now I'm only missing
This is some
1,
damn
2,
good
3,
coffee.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Damn good
10,
coffee.
11 characters. It's fine.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
You should level your pulcra.
Nah.
You should level your pulcra.
What, so I can have 2 physical fucking characters after I finish leveling Piper?
I forget, did you get Andy? I don't remember.
I did not.
Awaiting further instructions.
I guess she's less important, but because she's C6, you can just use her as a generic stunner in
Ready
any
and
team, and
waiting.
she's actually pretty good.
I'll think about it. But yes, here's my current 60 roster. I was originally going to go, oh, I guess I should level
I shall
Lycon.
follow your orders.
But I guess I can go ahead and level the other furry.
Looking for intel or hiring me for a job?
Regardless, I think we can end the stream on this note.
All right, you don't wanna start a little episode.
I would rather just do it in one.
Fair. They are pretty short.
They're not an hour short, though, are they?
You're like an hour 30. You knock like 3 out in one day.
Yeah, we could do multiple in a single stream, but I don't want to, like, do it halfway for the rest of the night. Instead, we can end the stream at midnight because we started late. It's cool.
It sounds like cowardice.
Don't even bring
It's
up
time to
Howard
start
around me.
all of. It's time to cash a Star Rail right now, yeah. Amphorius waits.
Among Us.
Among Us is my favorite Star Rail region.
Good God. Anyway, we're caught up on Zenless' story. We can do it again next week. And then we can either do a bunch of side stories in Zenless and catch up on those, or we do Star Rail.
Strail. I love strailing.
I'm strailing it. I'm strailing it. I'm strailing it so good, Ruby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You have to strail for me, Hoyo. All right, that's enough. Good night, everyone.
Good night.